We are not able to go to our yacht in New Zealand and decided to try to make a caravan trip through France. I always wanted to travel through France in a slightly bohemian way. What better than doing this with a beautiful renovated retro caravan? After traveling for 450 kilometers, our first stop is a camping site on the banks of the Moselle River in the small village of Luberon. It is a small medieval town with a castle and is a beautiful area to cycle. We always passed Nancy on our way to our skiing trips in the Alps, but never visited the town. Now we have planned an outing to this former capital of the Duchy of Lorraine. With its Baroque and Art Nouveau character, it is such a beautiful city. It's fascinating to sit on a terrace at Stanisław Square, watching a Middle Eastern wedding celebration, enjoying a glass of French wine and food. We are heading now to the Lake of Bouget in the Savoy, in the eastern part of France. A daily trip to the local bakery or cafe for French baguettes and croissants is a must. We were tipped to visit Annecy, the Venice of the Alps. It's known for the old town with cobbled streets, winding canals and pastel-colored houses. In search of more sun and warmer temperature, we decided to go more south to the Provence. We made a stop in Puget-Théniers. This part of the Provence is an amazing cycling area, with empty mountain roads, steep climbs, beautiful mountain views, winding descents and small medieval villages.
De camping is heerlijk, echt lekker rustig, mooi schoon sanitair, dan tussen de bergen, een mooie fietsroute daarboven.
Dag! Stop!
Next stop is the Luberon. Luberon is a massif in central Provence. It is composed of 3 mountain ranges and it has spectacular landscapes with vineyards and lavender and fascinating hilltop villages. Roussillon and Gijs are one of them, and they are located in the heart of the biggest ochre deposits in the world.
Klei-achtige poeder. Dan moet je eens kijken wat voor kleur dat maakt op je.
Ochre is a natural clay earth pigment. It ranges in color from yellow to deep orange or brown. Strolling around the tiny streets of Gijs, you can discover beautiful old doorways, arcades and walls. From up high, there is the panorama of the valley and mountains of Luberon.
Het huis heet Chez Lunatique.
We managed to squeeze in a round of golf on the Salmon golf course. Now it was time to head to Marseille.
Gijs, how do you feel leaving Luberon?
Oh, a bit sad. It's very nice here. It's so pleasant and peaceful and quiet after season and beautiful area to cycle and the weather's nice. Lots of nice old villages, so I think we will come back here.
How did we end up in Marseille? A friend of a friend asked us if we could give her holiday house an airing in the old town of Marseille. It's one of the oldest villages in France. Its name comes from the Greek or Phoenician Marseillots. Of course, we could not resist a visit to the Noilly Prat, a vermouth distillery. On our way to the Loire Valley, we crossed the Millau Viaduct. At 2,460 meters, this viaduct is the longest cable-stayed bridge in the world. It crosses over the Tarn River in the south of France at a height of 270 meters. The Loire Valley in central France is famous for its world-class wines, beautiful gardens, forests, and some 20-odd castles along the river Loire. And Château Chambord is a magnificent place to visit. Our last stop in the Loire is the royal town of Bois, with its impressive former royal palace. Time to head back to the Netherlands, but first a delicious birthday lunch.